You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love. I look at you and know it's alright. You read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love. I don't need another love. Yeah. We do this every day. We do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love.
Welcome in, everybody. It's about to get started. It is our New Year's Eve party right here on the show. Let's get this party running. I'm excited tonight. It's going to be a fun time here on the channel as we bring in community members to hang out with us and have some fun. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to bring the ladies in first and talk about our amazing guests, and we'll bring them in, talk to you, and hang out for this New Year's Eve party. Joining us tonight, you know her, you love her. It's the fun, the sun. It's Stephanie Kiel back in the house with us, bringing the laughter, bringing the remarks, bringing the quick wit. It's Monorail Mollie. Jen's back in here, coming in fired up, ready to raise the roof. Angela Minta is in the house, and the newest member to the Triple C's. She crushed it on our recent community gathering. Sammy D is in house with us tonight as well. We're going to have a good time here. And let me tell you, it is going to get fun tonight, because look who's on the board. The Roscoe Mothership joining us in-house, first time on screen. Excited to talk to Emery. Regina Erie's going to fly in and join us here tonight and bring her magic and the laughter she brings on those streams we've seen her in many times. I'm excited about that. Sparkly pink diamonds. Set her in there twice just because I want to get Stacy fired up. Stacy Rogers is in with us. I figured I had to get Stacy somehow, and I got her fired up going this way. I'm probably going to get admonished for this one, but hey, why not? You know, I had to have a little fun with Miss Rogers as she's coming in. Stacy Rogers, moderator extraordinaire, will be with us tonight. I'm excited. Hello, ladies. Welcome in. I'm prepared to be admonished. No? Okay, good. No. I thought I'd be in trouble for this one. So I know I'll be admonished when Miss Rogers comes in. Right now she's probably yelling backstage. So good to see you, ladies. I'm excited about it. Happy New Year's to you guys. Stephanie, how's everything going? Are you ready for the new year?
Yeah, I guess I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Sure,
okay.
Bring it on.
Bring Bring it on. Well, that should be the New Year's thing. Bring it on. Sammy D, in-house, got all the ladies here. It's good to see you. Are you ready for your New Year's celebration? Are you guys going crazy, party wild? Oh, you're muted.
Nope, we'll be partying in the couch. I'm excited for 2024. I want to get this baby out. This is what I'm looking forward to.
I think Joey should be required to carry a watermelon for 9 months around, strapped to him with duct tape.
I did tell him that. He was making fun of me. I had a little pinched nerve and I was doing stretches and he was making fun of me. So I told him he should carry a watermelon.
Okay. That's going to be a new campaign. I'm going to start it on Tuesday night on the football show. Please make sure you come in. Angela, how's everything with you? Are you and the cats ready for a New Year's celebration?
Yeah, we're going to be doing a bunch of chilling on the couch and watching movies, I guess.
Is there any chance a cat will do a shot tonight?
I don't know. It's always possible.
Well, it'd be something.
It is my cats. So,
Monorail Mollie, I know you have a family party you're heading out to after the show. You got to be excited to do a little bit of that with the family.
It's always a good time to get the family together, play a few games, eat some good food, ring in the new year. So I'm looking forward to it. But I'm glad I have this first. This is first stop. This is going to be a lot of fun to get the night going.
Well, let's get it rolling with saying hello to the chat. I believe, Miss Angela, you're going to open up and say hello to all the chat first.
yes. So let's say hello to Stacy Rogers, Surf Bomb, Regina Erie, Happy's Haunts, Jan S., Julie Young, Mar in Memphis, Jennifer Caruso, Sammy D is also in chat, Debbie Burnfeld, Aaron Hedwig, Sebastian the Crab, Anne Dreher, Anne Marie Dreher, sorry, Jonathan Chong, Peaceful Easy Feeling, Monorail Mollie was also hanging out in the chat,
Nice.
Paul Engel,
Nice.
Boba Queen, Oodalali Lane, Stephanie Kiel also hanging out in chat, as well as on screen, Debbie Thunert, Shelby Johnsey, Alex Miller, Xanalax, Dad Builds, Jill Watchbrook, Chris S., Juno Finelli, the Curtis family, Kyle Poff, Pino Pete, Sarah P. Adventures, Simba 2, T. Marie's Place, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell, Ryan Rowe, and let's see, Edgar, and and O'Connell, and Stephen Brown.
I saw Kyle just came in. We'll continue to welcome people throughout the show. Glad you're here. Thank you for joining us tonight and celebrating your New Year's here with us. If you're brand new, the ladies do this show every Sunday night. We do this show talking to people from the Disney community. The wide stretch of guests is amazing. We've got a big announcement for a pretty important guest next Sunday night, a little bit later on in the show. So let's keep things moving along here. Let's go through with a quick recap. Last week we had a great show, Sammy. We'll recap about that.
Yes, so last week we got to spend Christmas Eve with you celebrating the shows that we did in 2023. It was great to hear the highlights from the group and the charity events in 2023. If you missed it, go watch a replay to hear the highlights from so many great guests that we saw in 2023. Tell everyone, I wanted, it was something that I do loved about this show is getting to meet everyone. Like, it's so cool. Like, I see people in the chat, so it means so much to kind of see everybody in person and kind of like to chat with them. So that was really good. And if anybody missed the shows or any shows in the past, they are available in the Triple C playlist. And mods, if you can please drop the link from the last show, everybody can kind of see that.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, great week last week. Great to celebrate Christmas with a lot of people, and you guys got to do some of your stuff, which is great with family and friends. Always important during the holidays. So love that. I'm excited to talk about our guest tonight real quick. I always like giving a little anecdote, but who better to throw out a little bit, just a little teaser on each of our guests than Jen tonight. So Jen, how about a little bit on our guests before we get rolling?
Well, tonight is another exciting community event taking us right into 2024.
Yeah.
Joining us tonight are community personalities that cover everything outside of broadcasting themselves. We have guests that have seen the community evolve from its earliest beginning to guests who are brand new within the last few months. Our guests are incredible moderators, have been to the parks live with creators, and have made their presence felt across multiple channels. One is making her very first ever community live appearance tonight.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
So
Love it.
joining us tonight, without further ado, we have Regina Erie.
Awesome.
We have Amory, the Roscoe Mothership.
Yes.
Stacy Rogers and Angie Sparkly Pink Diamonds.
It's an amazing foursome to go along with you four amazing ladies. We've got an incredible show lined up. Before we do that, I got something special we want to do. But before I jump down to Stephanie to help me with that, Miss Minter, do we have any new friends entering the chat?
We do. We have Anna Cook, Wendy B, Darth,
Nice.
and Love to Hate.
Okay, well, hopefully you love the love tonight. We want you to love the love, but great channel name.
Mhm.
If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe before you roll out tonight. You don't want to miss the future shows going on. Steph, we wanted to
Now we also have Joey D.
Oh, okay. God forbid we miss Joey D.
Yeah, we can't forget Joey D.
Well, he will call in. He'll call into the studio, and I don't need that. So
Yeah.
So Steph, we have something exciting that you wanted to talk about tonight real quick before we bring our guest into the show.
I do. So tonight you're going to notice that the original ladies of the show all have these sent to us by Sammy and Joey's company, which is JSA Creations. They create all these wonderful ears. And what is so cool about these things too, look, you can do Velcro to change out your bow. So if you'll see, we all have a different color bow. You can also change out the ears if you want. So it's very customizable. So I feel like everybody should go over there and get some. So I don't know if I can hold that up close, but it looks just like the logo that's on the shirt and other things that we've had around. So tonight's show is brought to you by JSA Creations, and I invite everybody to go check out their links that are posted in the chat. And Sammy, thank you so much. And Joey, thank you so much. And tell everybody a little bit about the ears and the process, if you don't mind, Miss Sammy.
Yes. So the process is, so Joey, we usually sit down once a month and we kind of figure out what designs we're going to do for whatever's coming up, depending on the holidays. And Joey will kind of let him, he's more creative when it comes to the ears. He kind of has full range where he gets to do whatever it is, as long as it's on the list and it's the theme that I had said. And he kind of, does what he imagines, and he's so creative in that part. And then after that, once he starts printing, we usually will go through a couple test prints due to like color. Like sometimes, we like to mix certain colors up. And then after that, I take pictures of them and we kind of get an outfit. I usually get a reward by a new Launchfly bag to match the ears, even though I did nothing, but I get a little reward. And that's about it. That's just, a lot of it is, nobody really sees it, but a lot of it is Joey. A lot of the creativity, other than me telling him like, hey, listen, I want to do this theme or this character. I got this bag or I'm eyeing this bag. Usually Joey is the one that creates all of the ears.
I love it. I love it. Well, we're appreciative. We're doing a lot with you from my channel, partnering and doing a lot of things with you all between the sports and also our Friday night in here. So I am happy to announce effectively today, I'm asking for nothing from Joey and Sammy, but every show on Sunday night will be brought to you all by JSA Creations, because they do a lot in the community and I want to get their name out there more. More to come on that. We'll talk about some of the sports boxes and some of that on some of our Friday night and our show. But thank you. Tonight's going to be a great show. I'm excited. So let's get jumping into it. The best way to do it is to get into the questions. And to get into the questions, we need a couple guests to come in with us. So why not? Let's bring in our amazing guests. Tonight's discussion, ladies and gentlemen, will be uniquely a little bit different than our normal week show. I want to let everybody know that. The question segment with our guests, you may have some questions that are similar. So it's just so that we can get to know these amazing people, so that they are more than just a name in the chat. They are a friend, and maybe in some cases they become better friendships along the way. I know a lot of that started between me and a lot of you this same way. So it is my honor tonight to welcome in flight attendant extraordinaire Regina Erie is joining us in the chat. Hello, Regina. Good to see you.
Hello, everybody.
We're excited.
Hi.
Coming in for the first time on my channel, somebody who probably gave me the most unique hello I think I've ever had in my entire life. The beautiful, the amazing Amory. Roscoe Mothership is in the house. Well, here's the crazy thing. I don't know if you know this or not. While we were doing this opening, Amory got 3 new tattoos. I don't know how she did it. It was amazing. It was absolutely crazy. Coming in also for the first time, you've seen her raising the roof in the chats, and I think she's brought a lot to our community since she's joined us. It is, I call her Pinky. It's Angeli, Sparkly Pink Diamonds. Hello.
Hello.
I love all the pink behind you. Welcome in. Good to see you. And I saved the most unique, the most powerful. She is the one person in this community who will give it to me right back every time since day one. Literally since like 8-9 years ago, she's been in my ear, one way or another, and I wouldn't want it any other way. It is moderator extraordinaire, Stacy Rogers is in the house with us, everybody. So
hi all.
So I'm excited. This is the chat where I get to sit back and just enjoy the show a little bit. I'm going to turn over everything. Let's say, Sammy, how about you start this party off for us?
Okay, so Regina, we know that you are a flight attendant. However, I'm sure there are many people, including myself, that are wanting to know more about you. Can you share a little intro?
Sure. As you all know, I'm a flight attendant. My love of Disney came, I guess, my husband and I honeymooned there. We stayed at the French Quarter. I guess it was called that back in the day. It used to be Dixie Landings and French Quarter. But besides being a flight attendant, I also substitute at school. I'm a special ed assistant, like an instructional assistant. And I do hall monitor work, and I also substitute for the secretaries at the school. And I've been doing that for about 9 years.
Wow, you're really busy.
Yeah. Well,
got a lot going
and
on.
the only reason I started subbing at school is because my son, I used to volunteer when he was in elementary school. And the only way I could get into the school was to actually get a job once he got to middle school. And I actually loved the job so much that I just kept doing it part-time.
That's awesome. I love that. I actually do that too. So I can sympathize with you. I can relate.
That's awesome. That's great.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Steph, you're up.
I'm up. So Miss Pink sparklies underneath me there. Hi. So I like the tree and the ears. It's all exactly what I would have expected from you. So very awesome. So today's Angie's first day being on camera. And if you wouldn't mind sharing 3 or 4 facts about yourself, that would open us all up to the world of pink sparkly diamonds.
Well, where do I start? Born and raised in Texas. I am a nurse, specifically pediatric oncology.
Wow.
No kids, but I am a proud mom to 2 little fur babies. And that's about it.
What are your fur babies' names?
Oliver and Brody.
Oh, so cute.
I would have had them up there, but they are right now barking downstairs, so it was a no-go.
That's okay. Sometimes you got to do that. Stephanie put Paul in another room so he wouldn't bark.
Down, Paul.
Ray's asleep.
Jen, you have a question?
I do. I'm gonna ask this one to Stacy. All right, Stacy, you are often referred to and regarded as an OG of this community. Can you share with us what this journey has been like for you?
Well, I actually stumbled onto a Resort TV One stream in February of 2018. And I didn't even know live streaming was a thing at the time. And turns out it was probably the best thing to happen to me at the time, because July of 18, July 6th to be exact, was one of the worst days of my life when I got a phone call from my mom that My dad was on his way to the hospital, and unfortunately, he didn't make it.
Mm.
That was a Friday, and Resort TV One was, of course, live. So I went into their chat and, let everybody know what happened. And the support I got that night, and I'd only been a part of the community for a few months there, it was incredible. And then sometime after that, I became a moderator, and it just, the friendships and stuff that I made. My in-laws had started going in and out of the hospital at the same time leading up to the end of their lives as well. This community has literally saved my sanity.
That's very nice.
That's awesome.
That was able to be there for you. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yep.
Stacey, let me just
All
ask
right.
you real quick, if I could cut in real quick, for you finding the community and how much you've seen it grow. I mean, you saw it back when it was just starting. Could you just talk about that and how much it's changed and what you've seen?
Oh, wow. I've seen streamers come and go. I've seen people in the chat come and go. It's just from what it started at to what it is today. I never imagined, like I said, when I stumbled into a live stream, didn't even know it was a thing. So to see where it's gone from 2018 to where it is in the end of 2023, it's amazing. The friendships we've made, the people that we've become family members with now. It's like so many people say, it's our chosen family. I talk to people in this community more than I speak to my actual family, with the exception of my mother. It's grown incredibly. It was small, now it's huge.
It's pretty cool. Okay, sorry, Jen. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. I was going to turn it over to Angela.
Yeah. So before I ask my question, let's welcome in David T, Corby Sinclair, Kuffa Creative Studios, Samantha Lowe, SG Sports Talk, Mike Beachman, Rawson Found, AJC Magic TV, Dis Our Dream, Stanley Socks, and I think I saw somebody else come in. No.
Okay.
Oh, Movie Mania Nick. So, Amory, you're from Texas and you have a love of Disney. Can you share some other points about your personality that you may want us to know?
Okay, see, this was a dangerous question for me. And I too wrote out a huge novel. Married my high school sweetheart. In May, I will have been with him for 30 years. So
Nice.
Married for 25. Don't try to do the math. We were in high school. We have one daughter. She was actually born on our anniversary. So it's the three of us. I work for Jacobs Engineering. I do federal architecture for a living. I build military bases for a living. It sounds fancy. It's really not. But I've been doing that for 11 years now. So let's see what else. I'm typically the hippie in the group of any group I'm in. Me. So, and I love that. I love being I guess a free spirit, somebody that likes to have fun all the time. I do have a lot of tattoos. Thanks, Pete. I got one last night, actually. So
I'm not wrong.
Right? I love traveling, Disney. This community, I agree with Stacey, is amazing. So it's a huge part of our lives as well. Love to hate in the chat is my husband. So no need to fear there. He's a giant, but he's hard.
You gotta be subscribed. I'm gonna put my foot somewhere.
Yeah, you should be. Aren't you subscribed? You should be. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Yeah. So
good stuff.
All right. I'm going to ask Miss Regina a question now. So we all have different paths, Regina, toward how we got into the community. What was your story? How did you find the Disney community and all your new friends here?
So how I found it my friend Wes from Busy Getting Disney. I don't know if you know Wes.
Yep. Hall
Wes
of
is
Famer.
also a flight attendant. I've known him for 30 years. We used to fly together when we were based in New York. So I had a layover in Orlando. This was in August of 2020. And, you know, we went to Disney Springs and ran around, and he's like, I have this channel now. He had just started his channel. So he made me subscribe, and he's like, here, I'll show you what to do. And he did it all. I had no clue what YouTube was until he showed me. So that's how I found this whole YouTube community. But as everybody else is saying, this community has kind of saved my life. The very next day after that layover, my husband passed away unexpectedly.
I'm sorry.
So this community has brought me so much joy. And like Stacy was saying, like, you've just made so many friends, you know, through the chat, and people care about you like through chat. And like, if I don't see people in chat, I'm like, I haven't seen so-and-so, you know, do you know, are they okay? Like, it's just, it's one big family. And I'm so thankful that I found this community. But that's how it snowballed. And I believe Diz Our Dream was actually the first one besides Wes that I found once I started, you know, getting on YouTube. But yeah, and then actually through Diz Our Dream, I found you, Pete. So, and I enjoy my sport. So it was great that I found you as well. And then it just snowballed from there.
I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome to be grouped with two Hall of Fame people like Diz Our Dream, Jeff and Angela, and Wes. To all three amazing people. So that's great.
Oh, thanks for sharing that. I didn't know you were based in New York.
Yeah,
I have to ask you some people if you know some people that I know.
This isn't the country hillbilly
sorry.
Carolina. New York is
Sorry.
Good Lord. What am I going to do with her?
I'll ask you later. So I'm throwing the ball up to Jen.
Okay.
I have a question for Angie.
Anytime.
Okay.
Angie's up. Okay, Angie. Being newer to the community, can you share with me your feelings over what you found here in the community and how it was that you discovered it? You're muted.
You're muted. You got to unmute.
Muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
you're
Only
Okay.
Only Jeff sounds good that way. We need to
Okay. Well, like I was saying, I think like everybody else in the community, I found Resort TV 1 on accident because I didn't even know streaming was a thing. I was just looking for videos about Disney World because I wanted to go there, and then I found the world of streaming, and I didn't chat. I found Resort TV 1, but I didn't chat. And then I found this and that. And I was like, what the heck is this? This is chaos, but I love it. I think I found my people. And then that's whenever I started chatting just a little bit. And then I found Pete and Chris dad builds at the same time. And I think it was just this year that I started really getting into chat. I had taken a break because I lost my dad last year, and the streams that y'all did saved me. Just like it resonates with what Regina said. It saved me, and I wasn't chatting during that time, but then whenever I came back, it just went from there. And then I have all these friends, and yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Ange, I believe you're next.
All right. So, Natalia to my Kate. We're going to talk about a little bit of your hobbies and interests. So besides YouTube, what hobbies and interests do you have?
Well, I don't think it's any surprise I collect Funko Pops.
What? That's amazing.
No.
Yeah, no. I saw a post on Instagram where someone asked what kind of Funko collector they were, and someone had commented, "Never going to survive from it," and that is the collector I am. But no, my nieces, nephews, now great nieces and nephews, mean the world to me. And I am also working on a novel series that's kind of a passion project for me.
I love the cuckoo
Sounds
clock.
awesome.
Who's got the cuckoo clock? I love it.
That would be me.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to go off.
You know what?
I figured it would go off when I was unmuted.
It
Because it
couldn't have
goes
been,
off every
it could
15
have been more
minutes.
perfect to go off while you were answering a question than a cuckoo clock.
I know.
I just Merry Christmas to me. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Right. I think Sammy's up next.
Yes. So, Amory, we would love to know like some of your favorite stuff at Disney. So, give me favorite characters, give me Disney location, parks, snacks. Give me what your top favorites are.
Okay. Cheshire Cat, everything all the time. Everything all the time.
It's a good one.
Yeah. My little poodle is named Alice Bella, so I love Alice in Wonderland. It's probably my favorite.
Okay.
And let's see, Mirabelle's on the list. Now, that's a special one for me. I blame Pete for that. So, but she's on my list as well. Let's see, favorite park, Magic Kingdom, and then Epcot.
Okay.
And let's see what else. Dining. Did you say something about dining? I've got dining
Yes.
on my list. Okay. Yak and Yeti for sure. It's like a staple.
Nice.
And then Polite Pig, because that's Disney date night place. So we always go there. They make the best old fashions, by the way. Let's see. Rides is gonna be well, actually in this order. Okay, let me get crazy about this. Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the
Okay.
Caribbean, Spaceship Earth, Living with the Land, and Flight of Passage. So those are my top 5.
Okay.
So, and I'm talking like there's a hair of a difference between Haunted Mansion and Pirates. So I love them both, Julie. Let's see, park got that. Oh, and snacks. Geez. Okay, so I recently discovered the corn dog nuggets. Okay, I've been there like 8 times, and we just had the corn dog nuggets. Boom, favorite for sure. And then the Mickey bar, of course. But those nuggets, man, love the nuggets.
They are
Those-
good.
I'm with
You're
you.
talking about Casey's,
I'm with
right?
you on that.
Casey's, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Ooh, yum yum. Yeah, really good. And the cheese, you got to do the cheese.
You
So,
do. It gives it a nice little
Yeah,
dipping sauce.
I know. I never would expect it. I've never had it with cheese before. Like, oh man, good stuff.
Yeah, I personally don't like hot dogs, but those nuggets,
Yeah,
I would make an exception.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the bite-sized part of it. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So
That's amazing. I love your top 5 rides. Haunted Mansion is my favorite, so I love Haunted Mansion and Pirates. So I love your picks.
yay.
So I'm gonna pass it to Jen.
I have a question for Regina.
Ooh.
Regina, we've seen you numerous times on streams with Diz Our Dream and Jennifer Caruso. Can you share with us what those memories mean to you?
Oh, I absolutely, I love it. When I first met Jeff and Angela, that was the highlight of my trip. I love seeing them when I'm on my working trips because it makes my day. And yeah, Jeff's just so funny. He just makes me laugh. And I watch them religiously. And like I said, ever since, my husband passed, they just make me laugh all the time. And I just love it. No matter where they are, what they're doing. I just love it. And I love hanging out with them. Jennifer is just an absolute doll. She's got a heart of gold. When I first met her at Disney Springs, I knew she was very special. I started watching her channel. She didn't have very many subscribers, and I loved it. I told her ever since, I said, she's going to go places because she's got good streams. She does great things. It doesn't matter if she's at Disney, Bahamas, or shopping, which of course is my favorite, but
Right.
yeah.
She does really
Awesome. Yep. That's awesome. Angela?
So, Angie, can you pinpoint when your love of Disney began and share that story?
Oh, yes, I can. So, according to my mom, way back in the day, I was conceived at Disneyland in the parking lot.
What?
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that girl.
So,
That's awesome.
girl, I was born Disney, and it's the happiest place on earth.
Definitely a new definition of born and raised on Disney.
Love
Yeah.
it. Love
You
it.
win. You win.
I love it. The chat's going crazy. I love it.
Yep.
Great.
Yep. You totally win that one. Okay. Sammy.
I don't know how to move on from that, but okay. I will try my best. Stacy.
Great, I have to follow that.
I know. You got to give me a good answer with this one. So moderating properly is an art form. Could you please share with us your passion to moderate and the importance of you personally when you're selected by a channel to execute this task?
This was the one question that I could not really come up with an answer. I mean, granted, it's been quite a while since I've actually become a moderator for a new channel because I've been moderating for so long. I already moderate for most of the channels. I guess the main thing is that when a channel owner chooses you as a moderator, it's an honor to help protect their chat, to keep it safe. When, like I said before, my nieces and my nephews were my life, and when they were little, I babysat them all the time, so I in turn took care of them. So now it's like I feel like I'm taking care of the chat to keep that safe from trolls and whatever else comes our way, especially on a night like tonight. So, that's pretty much what it is. It's an honor to be able to help a channel owner take care of their channel.
That's a great question that you had. Let me jump in here if I could, and just to throw a follow up to Stacy. Stacy, you were part of our the Moduneer team that helped build and put together the whole entire moderating tutorial that I do. A lot of people should know that. I thank Stacy along with the others all the time. What did that mean to you to be able to be a part of that and to know that you're helping so many more people?
Well, excuse me. That was definitely a passion project to be able to, help people. And it's not like we set out to tell people how to moderate. We just wanted to share the things that we learned as pretty much as the community was building, things that we started to see, and just to make things easier for people as they start to become a moderator. And it's like, I guess in any business, you share your experience with new people. So why wouldn't we as moderators who were here in the beginning, why wouldn't we do the same for newer moderators rather than just like when I first became a moderator for Resort TV 1, I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue.
Right.
But I learned from the other moderators, and, learning from other people, then I wanted to pass that knowledge on. And the things that we learned from seeing different things and YouTube's kind of evolved with some things over the years too, which makes it a little bit easier for us with moderating. But I mean, you need to share those experiences so that other people know what they're getting into, so they're not like, oh my God, what do I do now?
Yeah. Well, I thank you for your time and energy that went into that. I think it's a major part of our community success, and you and the other 9 Moduneers deserve that credit. So thank you.
Thank you.
Before I throw it back to Steph, I think it's her turn to go. Ange, do we have any new people come into the chat?
Yes, we have Isaac Cox, Jason Therido, Disney Jr., Katie Y., Mary Carroll, and Jennifer White.
Awesome. Welcome in, everybody.
And Simon Rogers.
And Simon Rogers. Hello, Simon. Good to see you, my friend. Steph,
Happy
you want
Christmas.
to jump up? I think throw it over to you.
Yes. Alrighty. So, Amory, I'm going to ask you a question. So how did you find the Disney community, and what has being a part of it meant to you personally.
Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath on this one, because I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. So, my dad, I lost my dad as well, and I'm so sorry. My heart hurts for you. And so I wanted to go to Disney on December the 10th to be in the happiest place, So we made reservations in April of 2020, and the world was still shut down. Mm-hmm. And so we made reservations at Riverside, and then in July 3rd, because it was the day that Brian's grandmother passed away. I got an email from Disney that said, we're not going to be opening Riverside. If you want to come, you need to change your hotel, basically your resort. So we're canceling your reservation. So we kind of just went for the gusto and changed our reservation to the Grand, because somehow they were price matching Riverside for us to stay at the Grand. So we ended up looking up on YouTube about videos of the Grand, and Josh and Jenna were live at the Grand at that very moment. And so I'm kind of like Stacey. I kind of just fell into it. I had no idea that this was a thing. I had no idea, that people would stream from the resorts or anything like that, or that there was even a community. And so I kind of just hung out. We watched them, and then I just kind of continued to come back into the streams and find different people, and then started chatting, and I was shocked. I was like, this is a thing. There's people like us that actually love Disney like us. This was mind-blowing for me. So we just kind of just continued to chat and stuff, and then found this community. I found Pete pretty early, and then latched onto him pretty hard. And it's been life-changing. So I love Pete to death, and I wouldn't have what I have if it wasn't for this community. I wouldn't have my sanity, or it's my escape. My mom lives with us. I'm an only kid. She's disabled, so I'm her full-time caretaker. And so this is like my escape. So, but this community is priceless. I found Yadi and her prayer group with Paul, and I went through the scripture in a year. My faith is just indescribable. So in the Hall of Fame, that was a big deal. That was huge. It was just like, it's chosen family. It's like Donna says, chosen family. Mm-hmm. So anyway,
that's an amazing story.
Community is, a lot.
Anne-Marie, thank you. Thanks for sharing that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Angela, I think I'm throwing you the ball now.
Yeah. First off, welcome into Christy's Corner. So Regina, we're going to do some favorites here. So what's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Timon from Lion King.
Nice.
Okay. Favorite dining location?
I do like Olaf. I do like Olaf too, but Timon's my favorite.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like warm hugs? I mean, come on.
No, he's the meerkat.
So, favorite dining location?
I like the beer garden at Epcot, and I also like Steakhouse 71. And then at Magic Kingdom, I like Liberty Tree Tavern.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually had beer garden the first time this last trip. It was so good. Favorite ride?
Yeah. My favorite ride, I have a couple. I do like Thunder Mountain Railroad, and I like Peter Pan. And then at Epcot, I like Soarin'. And then Animal Kingdom, probably at Mount Everest, Expedition Everest.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So I have a few favorites.
Favorite park?
My favorite park is Epcot.
Nice.
I just love everything about Epcot. It's got a little bit. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got the rides, it's got the countries, and eating and and all the festivals and all the music.
Mhm.
I love all the music.
Yep, I am right there with you. I love, love, love Epcot. So I think we're turning it over to Sammy's next.
Yes. So, Angie, let's play a word association game. I will say a name from the community, and I want you to tell me what's the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Okay, so Diz our dream.
Monkey butt.
What?
Like, do I need to explain?
Well, yeah, please.
Yes.
Okay, he's always asking Angela, look at my butt. Look how wet my butt is. And then one time, I think Dad Bill's got this clip, and he's like, "Do you think that gorilla could fit in my pants?" And he's like,
Oh
"I
my
think
God.
he could."
Monkey butt.
Monkey
Okay.
butt. Yeah.
I got it.
Dad builds.
Insanely creative and talented. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I like that. Tina Marie's place.
Oh.
Tina, authentic, genuine.
I like that.
Very good.
Happy Haunts.
Oh.
Nicole, welcoming, always happy. Every time I'm in a chat, I always get a welcome from her. Great feelings.
I love that. And the last one is Steve's World.
Sticky.
Sticky. Okay. We need a little more with that.
Okay. One, glue. Need I say more? And two, his chocolate milk. He spilled his chocolate milk everywhere. He's sticky.
That's pretty good.
Glue, hot glue.
The chat is loving all your answers. I will say that.
You guys are funny. All right, Miss Stacy, I have a question for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So you were inducted into the Hall of Fame Recognition Series as Fozzie Bear with enshrinement number 14. So, wow, that was the first group, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Good for you.
Yep.
So what has this honor meant for you? And what are your thoughts on being a part of the inaugural class?
Well, being inducted with names like It's Joey's World, Mike Wheeler, Donna Jaworski, Emily, LSU mom, some of my best friends now. It's just a complete honor to be among, the inaugural class and to see, everyone that comes after us. I realized the other day that, I may never, and some other people in the community may feel this way too, I may never be recognized for anything else in my life, but I have this. I have this recognition. And it's something that's great. I hope that one day when Chris Dadbilt has time, he makes a Muppets video for our class, because our class was before he was doing the videos and stuff for the later classes. So that's been my one request is a Muppets video from Chris.
Well, you're going to the right person at the top to try to get that done. So that's a smart play.
That's true. Very true. All right, Miss Jen, you're up, babe.
Amory, question for you now. It was such an amazing, emotional moment to meet you at Epcot just a few weeks ago, and then spending the evening with you at the Magical Night of Hope. Mm-hmm. Can you share with us your emotions for that event and what impacted you the most from that evening?
Okay. See, the whole gut-wrenching questions here. Okay. So, I've always wanted to go to that event, and I was super excited to be able to see everybody. So a little bit of background story here. Brian and I were not supposed to have kids. The doctor told us you're not going to have kids. So, after 4 years of trying, it wasn't going to happen for us. So I applied to architecture school. We moved down here, and then I got pregnant the weekend before I started my first semester. And so our little girl was our miracle baby. And so she was born on our anniversary. And at about 2 weeks, I noticed that something wasn't right. And so for the next month, we took her to doctors and tried really hard to have somebody tell us what was wrong. We were new parents. Everybody kept saying, oh, it's just a finicky belly, blah, 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 blah. And so we tried desperately to keep our daughter comfortable for like the first month of her life. And finally, one night we took her to the ER, and because I was just like, she doesn't look right. And they diagnosed her with pyloric stenosis and said basically it was questionable if she was going to make it through the night. And she was 6 weeks old. She was this tiny little thing. And so I've been that parent to plead with God to please save my child. And it was heartwarming and heartbreaking to see these parents at that event go through that same desperation that I went through. Mm-hmm. And so it was way more emotional than I had ever expected. I think I cried off and on throughout the night. And but it was kind of life-changing for me because I immediately came home and searched for what there was available in DFW for that. There's Ronald McDonald House, and there's not really a whole lot here like Give Kids the World. So I'm kind of sort of starting a weird mission to try to see who I can get a hold of here and see what it would look like to have something like that here. I'm lucky to have a lot of architects as friends, and a lot of people who, work in the city office and all that. And so I'm just like trying really hard to kind of see if I could at least get a conversation started, on what that would look like if it was possible. So on a huge, ridiculous, out of this world scale, I've started that weird mission because it's such an amazing place. And so I feel like more people, I wish more cities had that. And so on a smaller scale, I have decided to try to get some stuff together for the auction for next year because I was in a bidding war with Preston's painting with somebody. So I've decided I'm going to donate some stuff next year for Corey's stream and stuff. And so try to figure out how to get involved. So it impacted me a lot. And so, anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
That's okay.
But,
that's beautiful stories.
Yeah, it was cool. It's amazing. It was a special moment.
And I believe you were, watching there while Regina Erie, Caruso, and Wendy B were on the tables dancing, right?
I saw it. It was there. Yeah, I saw it. I witnessed.
I don't know that.
Hashtag truth. No, that's a beautiful story. It was an amazing night for all of us. Mm-hmm. Before we go in and talk about, I love this next thing that the ladies want to ask about New Year's resolution. I just wanted to highlight a couple things real quick so that everybody was up to par. One, it's a perfect tie-in coming to where we were just at talking about helping others. Chris Dadfield has his charity event coming up February the 14th. He's over 50% to his original goal. I think he's going to extend out the goal. If our moderators could drop in the link, I'm highly encouraging everybody through. If you're looking for something on a last minute tax deduction right now, tonight, hey, how about making a donation over to Chris Dadfield's? Something very special to his heart. Chris gives a lot of hours to this community. And if we can give a little bit back to something that means so much to him, that would be really awesome. I'd really appreciate it. I want to highlight a quick note that our August event is locked in. We're going to have probably 70 plus people here in Maryland, August 16th to the 18th. Cocktail party, giveaways on door prizes. We're looking at a karaoke night. We're looking at the Red Sox game against the Orioles, a cocktail breakfast on Sunday morning. So much going on. If you don't know about it, you didn't make it last year or the year before, you are missing out. You want to make plans August 16th to the 18th to be here. More to come on the Friday night show with more information on that. And real quick, finally, before I bring the ladies back, I've had a lot of people asking, so I asked the ladies if I could show this tonight. Excuse me. This is tough for me. If you don't know, there is being a movie being made about what happened to me. And I'm hoping it'll inspire and help someone. So on Tuesday night, Rob from Disney Connections, who is the actual part of the production company and the director of it, he is doing an exclusive interview with me about the movie. That'll be 7:00 over on Disney Connections channel. It's a heart-wrenching thing that I went through, and I'm hoping that my story will help somebody else come over. You can see, I think he's going to play the trailer that night for everyone to see over and above. So we're excited about that. So let's go back in here and talk to the ladies. I think it's Sammy's turn. Sammy, who are you going to first?
I'm going to go with Regina.
Oh,
Can you share with me your 2024 New Year's resolution?
Yes, but before I do that, I don't know if the chat is actually like asking me questions or saying hi to me, but before this show started, I had internet issues, so I'm actually on my phone and I can't see anybody's chat. So I apologize to chat. I'm not ignoring you. I love you all. So
There's been a whole lot of love. There's been a whole lot of love for you, and Jennifer Caruso threw you under buses. I said you were the only one on the table. That's what happened.
Okay, well, I'm so sorry to chat that I cannot see chat because nothing is working, and I'm just praying that I get through the end of this with my phone. So anyway, with that being said, maybe a New Year's resolution is get new internet. I don't know. But I want to be maybe a little bit healthier and maybe like eat a little healthier. It's kind of hard with traveling, but that's one of my goals for this year. I mean, I still like my junk food too, but maybe just eat a little healthier. And maybe do a little more for myself, you know, and take care of myself. That's kind of really the only thing I have right now.
Love it.
I love that. That's a great one. And
Yeah.
Steph?
Yes. So Miss Angie, I'm going to ask the same question for you. How about New Year's resolutions?
My resolution is to see how many more things we can get Steve to measure this year. Just kidding. But seriously,
you're on the show tonight. This is so much fun.
Seriously. New Year's resolution, come to Disney, meet all of y'all in person. I'm so excited. It's just I feel like I can speak for all of us whenever I say that the last couple of years have been kind of crap. It's been really bad, at least for me. And I have a feeling that this year is going to be great. So I am so looking forward to this coming year, Disney, meeting all of you, making lots of friends and lots of great memories. I can't wait.
I love it.
Yay, that's awesome.
And
All right.
I just received a message, a text from Steve. He said, "Is it $29.99 signing fee for anything for you?" That's he just
I'll pay it.
So.
I'll pay it.
Go ahead.
All right, Miss Jen.
Oh, you're muted, Jen. Thank God you were muted for that. Go ahead.
You know what?
I was thinking.
There is a football game going on right now, and I have family upstairs, and I didn't want anybody to hear all the yelling that I'm hearing, so I had to mute. Anyways, Stacey, let's keep it going. Share with us your resolutions for 2020.
Okay, so there has only ever been one resolution I kept, and that was the resolution I made years ago to never make any New Year's resolutions again. So I have none.
Okay.
Only Roger.
It works. It works.
Only Roger. Good Lord.
Well, if you're just going to break it anyways, why do it?
Right?
I'm with you.
Right.
I've actually kept one.
Oh,
Okay. That's good. Well, you kept one.
Yep.
are you going to tell us what it is?
Yeah, to never make any again.
Gotta make
Oh,
a
that's right.
resolution.
Well, yeah. Okay. There you go.
Stephanie, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I just
But I feel like that's such a Stacey answer. I love it.
Yeah.
It is a good.
I love it.
Uh,
I love it.
Angela,
Okay.
you're on.
Ange- Mhm.
So, Amory, you kind of know the question that's coming. So, what's your 2024 New Year's resolution?
Well, I've got a nice little list here. It's to be wild, try new things, and do things that make me uncomfortable. Hints right here, you guys.
Knocking one
it.
off the
Check
checklist.
it off the
before-
list.
Click, click.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it.
Good job.
Those are some good ones. Those are some good ones. Well, before we tie this thing up here as we're coming to the top of the hour, I believe we have something good going next week. A very, very important guest that we've been excited about. We booked him quite a long time ago. The ladies have locked up. Jen, how about you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So next week's guest, when spoken about in Disney social media discussions, he's a pioneer of the medium. His insight and observations are revered by television stations in Central Florida, as he's a go-to source for a lot of local news broadcasts. His smooth tone when conducting interviews is therapy to his loyal following on his YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook platforms. His generosity in his time to support charitable causes in the community is a treasured part of his character. Steph and myself are proud to moderate, and Sammy is amazing as a co-host on his 100,000 plus channel. Joining us next week will be the Disney YouTube Series of Recognition Hall of Famer inductee number 95 with character Wolverine, the big fat panda. Will be on our show next week.
That'll be exciting. John's a great guy. That's an excellent guest. I'm excited about that. Before I tie things up with our guest ladies, it would be only appropriate if I threw it over to you and said New Year's resolutions for you. It's our New Year's party show. Top of the hour tonight. We'll be ringing in 2024 just to make Stephanie happy so I don't get sued. I'm going to start with Angela tonight.
I don't really make resolutions, but I do have in 2024 a lot of changes that are going to be coming.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you for that. Sammy.
Ooh, I don't have anything planned. My goal is to stay calm, do more stuff for myself, and deliver this baby safe and sound. That's all I got. I don't have anything past April. This is my goal for April. Deliver this baby healthy and not lose my mind.
as a follow-up, if the baby's born on Sunday, can we go live from the room when you're giving birth? That would really help the ratings.
I don't know if you can see that side of me.
There are some great people born in April, by the way.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go. Steph, I'll go to you. Just keep going around.
I usually don't make resolutions either. Kind of sort of like what Stacy said. Like, I don't know. I've thought about them for years and then, I don't do it. But I really, really want to try. So I do want to get healthier and make better choices with food and make exercise my friend.
I love it. That's a good one.
We'll see how that goes.
That's a good one. Okay. Jack?
I think if I called it a resolution, it's automatically going to fail. So I'm not going to call it a resolution because then there'll be hope of it actually happening.
Okay.
But what I'd like to do this coming year is slow down a little bit. Not be in such a panic, hurried mode, but just kind of sit back and enjoy my kids. I have a 21-year-old and a 20-year-old that I know is going to be, moving on soon. And I just want to enjoy every moment that I can. So I want to slow down. I want to spend time with family. I want to make memories. And I just want to be more conscious about that.
I love it.
But it's not a resolution. It's not a resolution.
It's a plan. It sounds like a plan.
It's a plan.
It's a plan, which is good.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do right now is continue what is going to be my path for 2024. And that's making sure that we do a couple things here, and that's continuing to bring the magic, continuing to try to put smiles on people's faces, continuing to try to bring more happiness through our community and making it more of a community where we find out about people and who they are through this show, through our Friday night show that I do with Chris and Jen and Angela and Tina, through some new ventures, some new shows that we've got coming up on this channel in early 2024 that I'm excited about, that we're not going to talk about tonight. And by doing that, one thing I'd like to say to our four guests tonight is you've all been kind enough to share some amazing stories of your past and how you found this community and the effects that it's had on you. And I will tell you that the four of you ladies have had an incredible effect on me coming into the community. Regina, finding you through, Diz Our Dream and coming on there and having some laughs with you as you're looking at animals and yelling at Jeff is just priceless. Pinky has been a spark plug since coming in and getting the chats going and everything. While I battle with Stacy all the time, Stacy knows how much I care for her and value her. And Anne-Marie, I can never say how grateful I am for the hello that you gave me in Epcot. I think for everything that I've been through, there's only been one other person in this life, in this community and in my life that's given me that type of feeling. And so I thank you for that. And I'm truly grateful. As we finish up tonight, Chris is not going live tonight as of right now. But here's what I'll say. Don't put it out of the water that either Chris may be live and I might be hanging with him a little later tonight, or that I may go live later tonight if I get bored with the football game and want to ring in the Christmas, New Year's bell and all that stuff, because I just don't feel like sitting alone. The ladies have a great Instagram. It's really rocking. You should be checking it out, following the Triple C's Instagram. It's important to me. I want to throw it out for a final thought. Let the ladies go first. And Stephanie, guess what? This time you are going first.
Okay. So thank you, girls, so much for coming on tonight. It was so good to meet everybody face to face, and just lovely. Everybody, just thank you for coming. And I'm so glad I got to meet you tonight, and have an awesome, awesome evening and an even better 2024.
Love it. Jen? You're muted again.
Muted again.
I heard you saying Pete is the best thing. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, that's not what I said. But no, I was really looking forward to the show because you four ladies are very special to me. And I'm so happy that we could spend this time together and that get to know you guys a little bit better. And I hope this is just the start, that we see you on more streams. And I'm looking forward to a great 2024. And thank you to everyone in the chat for all of your support. I wish everyone a very happy New Year, and be safe tonight, whatever you're doing. And, let's kick 2023 out the door and look to good stuff in 2024.
I love it. Angela?
First off, thanks, ladies, for joining us. I've actually been so excited to have you guys on tonight. It's been so fun. It's so fun. So I would just say be safe and careful tonight, even if you're just going from your couch to the kitchen. Like I probably will be. But also too, here's to a great 2024.
Love it. Sammy?
Thank you, ladies, so much for sharing your stories. It definitely got me very emotional. I was trying to keep it in. It was a very hard stream. I was trying to keep it in. But thank you, guys. It was so nice to meet you all. And I hope everybody has a great New Year's and safe. And hopefully this year, I know 2023 was hard for a lot of people. Hopefully 2024 is a great year for everybody. And I'm looking forward to everything that comes in 2024.
I love it. Make sure you go and say hello to all of our guests throughout the streams. If you see them, let them know you saw them over here and how you felt. Become more of a friend than just a name. To you four ladies, Sammy, I'm glad that you have joined us to be able to give us a nice mix and be able to, we always have hopefully three of you on the screen at a time. For the four of you, I am humble and grateful for this 2023. I think this show has done remarkable things already. I can't wait to see what it can do in 2024. I've looked at your schedule that you have already, and you have an amazing, incredible layout from now through April with the people that are coming in. I'm blessed and humble to say that you all are in my lives and part of my friends. Thank you to everybody watching tonight. Be safe. If you're going to do a shot of tequila, wait till you get home. Right before you go in bed, pop that shot of tequila and yell, yell something like, Paul, get out from under Stephanie's desk. That's what
You got a smile that makes the sun